Hello everyone and welcome to Video Productions. I'm Dean Cornelio. Tonight we bring you D1 playoff roller hockey action between the number 1 seeded Allies, 7-2-1 overall, against the number 4 seeded Avalanche at 3-6-1. Now the records might indicate the Allies are in pretty good shape for this one and they should coast after all. The Allies beat the Avalanche twice in the regular season, once by a 7-2 score, the second time a little bit closer, 8-6, close game, good game, but the Allies prevailed. In this one, however, it's going to be interesting. The Allies are going to start the game with just 3 skaters and a goalie. Brian Watrous, Mike Kelsey, Mike Nagy will be the skaters. Jason Bayshaw in net. They're awaiting the arrival of Chris Turner. The team will be without leading scorer Tommy Riscotti tonight, who counts for 23 goals and 31 points due to work commitments. The Avalanche, on the other hand, they're loaded, and they're coming in as the hottest team in the league right now, despite the 3-6-1 record. They started 0-6-1. They've won their last 3 games and allowed just a grand total of 8 goals in those contests. So there was a 3-way tie for the number 4 seed. The Avalanche won by way of goals against average. It was the best of the 3 teams. They come in loaded. They're 0-4 all the time against the Allies, and they want nothing more than to beat the Allies. And right now, to beat them as the top seed and advance to the finals, that would be great for that team. So we expect a good one. We expect a close one. The Allies will try to keep it close and wait for Chris Turner, as we know he is on his way. So, again, despite the records, we expect the Avalanche coming in hungry and looking to upset the Allies in the first round of the D1 roller hockey playoffs. We'll be back with the opening draw in just a moment. We are back. John LaPointe drops the ball, and we are underway here from PISA. D1 roller hockey semifinal. Mike Kelsey with it for the Allies. Allies wearing the red. Jason Bayshaw in net. And the Allies benefited from the late start here. It was a 5 o'clock start, but because games got behind, the actual start time is 5:20. That allowed time for Chris Turner to just arrive as they were dropping the ball. So the team does start with 4 full skaters, however, no subs. So Turner nearly picked the pocket of number 11, Mark Matranian. That's 12, Ben Peterson. Peterson amongst the team leaders in scoring with 9 goals, 16 points. They had 4 players in double figures, led by Matranian, 10 and 18 total, 10 goals, 8 helpers. Nagy, who's in his rookie season with the Allies, dumps it down. The Allies are going to be content. Just keep the game close, contain their energy, I would guess. Good opportunity there, short side. Oh, and they score as the ball came out to Mike Barone on the other side. And the Avs do score first. Barone, just a minute 14 into play, as there was a quick rebound that Bayshaw was slow to get across on, and Barone puts it home the open side. The assist coming from Matranian. So for Barone, his 9th of the season, he is now 15 points. Jared Allen with it. Allen, he had a game misconduct earlier in the season. He's back now, though. Bayshaw stops the long slapper from the point. Nagy gets it to Watrous. Watrous on his backhand. He'll dump it down for Kelsey. Kelsey, 16 goals on the season for the Allies. He's got Turner back at the point, tries to play it to him instead. Oh, it finds Turner after all. Turner the shot. And it's Matranian playing with it in front of his net. Allies back up. Nice play by Watrous to forward it ahead to Kelsey. The goaltender came out, and now he's able to get back in to stop the opportunity by Kelsey. The goaltender is Jack Mesko. Nice stop there by Bayshaw on the opportunity by number 7, Dave LeClaire. LeClaire, also a 10-goal scorer for the Avalanche. He's got it there. Backhander wide. He tipped it, the first shot, right on. It was a pad save by Bayshaw, Leclerc had a 4-goal game against these Allies last season when really he dominated the division, 24 goals, 30 points. However, despite that, the team only finished 1-8-1. Leclerc only a little more than half the points this season that he had over the summer, with 10 goals and 16 total points, but he had a great opportunity there to make it 2-0. Allies again slowing it up. Turner with a cross intended for Nagy off the boards, but it's taken by Jared Allen. 8 goals, 11 points in the regular season. Shot hit the post. A nice screen set by Leclerc, and Bayshaw certainly didn't see it. Allen drops it. Matranian lost it. Kelsey doesn't have his stick. Kelsey's not going to be able to do much without it. He probably would have been best to kick it down the deck if he could, but still trying to create there. Interferes with Peterson, and a penalty call is going to be coming up. Watrous will touch it, and Kelsey will go. They call him for a hold. Could have been interference either way. Allies short-handed. Avalanche. Watrous and Peterson. Peterson wins it cleanly all the way back, though, as the goaltender Mesko leaves it for Brian Mesko. And they'll set up with Peterson anchoring it on his backhand. Still with it, goes behind the net. To the point, the slapper is blocked by Watrous. Peterson will go back and get it. That shot by Paul Perry, number 2 in the black. Peterson, Barone setting a screen in front. Shot. Bayshaw saw it all the way, the easy stop. Perry with the opportunity from the face-off dot. Peterson shoots it on goal off the draw, and Nagy sends it down. 35 seconds remaining in the man advantage for the Avalanche, who have the 1-0 lead. On a goal by Mike Barone, a minute 14 into play. Peterson. Nice look across for Perry. Perry will slap it. Again, Watrous sees it all the way. I'm not sure why the Avalanche aren't putting a man in front of him. Barone certainly has the size to do that. On the last opportunity before the last faceoff, Barone backed off and camped out on the other post and just let Bayshaw see it. If Bayshaw sees it, he's going to stop it 90% of the time. Turner, a great opportunity as the Allies back to full strength. Peterson. Peterson a line and fire, a pad save Bayshaw. Nagy up the wall to Turner, over to Kelsey, backhand in front, intended for Turner. Nagy now. Nagy looking offensive here. He had just 1 goal in the regular season. Definitely more defensive minded. And the Avs send it down. I'm not sure why they don't spread the floor a little bit themselves. You want to spread the floor against a team with no subs. If not, they're just playing into the Allies' hands. Here's Nagy. 4 minutes and 30 seconds now remaining in the opening period. The Allies have killed off a penalty. Allen, 2-on-2. Goes to his backhand. Sets it back to the point. Now up for Leclerc. Leclerc, Perry, and Matranian have all played for the Allies previously, way back when the team won the championship back in F1, coming off a co-ed division performance, and they won it in F1 in the first season out of co-ed. That was back in 2012. Kelsey on the face-off wins it back to Turner. Here's Watrous. Nagy across. Turner kicks it to himself, falls down, makes a good play to recover and give himself a few more seconds to get back and help out. Slapper right on. Bayshaw the save. Turner will backhand it out to Kelsey, and Kelsey sends it down. Turner here is playing his third game of the day. He had a game earlier this morning here in Plainville. Then for his team in Groton had another playoff game, Turner did, and came right off the game in Groton here for his third game of the day. I believe they were all playoff games too. I know the first one was, and certainly this one is. Pass to Kelsey, now to Watrous. Watrous will dump it in and chase. Takes the shot from the angle that Mesko made the save on, and here's Matranian with it. Matranian carrying up the right wing side. Matranian over the Allies line. Matranian still with it, takes the shot short side. Glove save, Bayshaw. Watrous to Nagy. Nagy looking for Kelsey. And again, if you notice, the Avs have allowed the Allies to really break it out easily. If I'm the Avalanche with two lines worth of players, you got to keep some forecheckers down there and pressure the Allies all game long. That's the way they're going to get tired. If you allow them to just dump it down and leisurely send it out, they're going to be able to conserve some of their energy. Here's LeClaire. And again, that's what I'm talking about. Nagy with time. Not much pressure, dumps it down. Kelsey against Mesko. And LeClaire is one of the best players in the division and a smart player at that. And now Nagy again, plenty of room, nobody on him. Pass across, wide open Turner. Turner has some space from the blue line, will slap. Kelsey still with it. Another move around Mesko. Over to Turner, the one-timer, and he missed. Mesko not on his feet. That was a great opportunity there for the Allies. Kelsey. Kelsey backhands it in front. Minute 15 to go. One-on-one. Shot looking short side. That was LeClaire. LeClaire across. And now it's Watrous as they broke up the play. Shot wide, short side. Nice flip into the middle. Kelsey to Turner. Turner cuts to the middle of the deck and had a shot deflected by Perry. 50 seconds to play in the opening period. Avs. Slapper wide. Again, that shot. Oh, Bayshaw, a great stop with 37 seconds to go. That's very similar to how the Avs scored their first goal, except this time Bayshaw able to dive across and stop the slapper from the left wing side, the far hash mark. Just away from the face-off dot. 37 to play. Glove down by Peterson. Here's Turner. Turner will flip it. He loves to do that, and he's off to the races. Turner, loses it at the end of the play as Perry came in late to defend. Here's Peterson. He'll try one last rush with 20 seconds to go. Peterson shoots. Missed the net, came all the way back to Perry. Perry will line and fire. Stick save by Bayshaw. 10 to go. Nagy flips it out of danger, and that should do it here in the first period. One which saw the Avalanche score early, and the Avs, the Avs score early. The Allies hold them off there late. Barone, the only goal a minute 14 in. So after one period of play, Avalanche 1, Allies no score. Second period underway. The Avs held a 10-6 shot advantage over the Allies in period 1. The winner of this game will face the winner of the Dragons Big Knife 2 versus 3 matchup in the D1 finals. That shot, good opportunity by Turner. Knocked down in front. Peterson Trying to make it 2-0. And no, Bayshaw the stop. Big save, Bayshaw on Peterson. Again, the Allies without Rascati, their leading scorer. Joey Delgado not here. Team captain, he had 2 goals, 13 points on the season. And that one goes in. The centering feed by Turner in front to Kelsey. And the Allies tie the game on an unorthodox play, a fortunate play for them. 47 seconds into the second period, and we are tied at 1. Kelsey with his 17th of the season. He had 29 regular season goals the last 2 seasons. So that's his 17th this fall. So, but he didn't even get a stick on it. It went off his leg, but he did not direct it in. So the goal stands. The Allies, this team, the roster is full. There's 15 players, 2 goalies. Bayshaw, the primary goalie, they had a backup who played 1 game. So they have 14 skaters, and another shot and a goal by Turner on the rebound. So Turner buries it. Brian Watrous will get the assist. 2 goals in under a minute. And the Allies have their first lead of the night. Kelsey and Turner back to back. But the Allies had 7 roster players who did not qualify for playoff play. Only 7 skaters did. So there were 16 total, 2 goalies. Out of the 14 skaters, granted half of them were part-time, but if you're Delgado, you've got to look to have a few of those per game players at least qualify and make 5 games. They didn't even make 5 games. The majority of them made 3 or 4. And included in those was Phil Elliott, who had 10 points in 3 games. Greg Marshall had 8 points in 3 games. Both very good players. You want those kinds of guys to make 5 games, just in case you end up in a situation like this, where you're Iron Man in the playoffs on a Sunday afternoon date when you're not used to playing, which is PISA scheduling sometimes. So if this team gets ousted in this first round here after winning the regular season title, the chance of Trey Delgado will be once again loud and clear for potentially poor roster management. Watrous will send it down. Allies with a 2-1 lead. 2 early goals here in the second period. They have 4 very good players here, so that certainly helps their cause. It's a breakout 2-on-2. Allen will line, fake the slapper, take the shot, deflected off of Watrous, and Turner sends it up the boards to Kelsey, cross to Nagy. Nagy takes a wrister, wide. Kelsey was looking for Nagy. Mesko ahead to Matranian, gets some help. Leclerc's back, and he'll send it down. Again, dump and chase for the Avs doesn't make much sense. You've got to apply pressure to this Allies team, and especially their defense, to try to tire them out. And Bayshaw will take as many whistles as he can. You can't blame him. His team has no subs. He's going to take the whistles and cover it up to give his team a break. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go, second period. Dean Cornelio with you here, D1 roller hockey action. Alex Gerber behind the camera for us. Always doing the dirty work and the tough work. All I have to do is talk, so. Perry, a shot, and that's again deflected, and another whistle as that goes over the net into the ceiling partitions. One back by Leclerc, and another whistle. Bayshaw, you notice when they win and take those shots from the point, there's nobody in front of the net. I only saw a red shirt. The red shirt is not going to interfere with Bayshaw's vision. they need to get players in front of the net to distract Bayshaw. And as they did earlier, on one case that came from a slapper on the right wing side in the first period that went right off the goalpost because Bayshaw didn't see it. Kelsey has a man in front, hit the skate of Perry. In front, wide open chance, Nagy, great stop, Mesko, another chance. 2 great saves by Mesko. Jack Mesko there, equal to the task. Mesko having words with Kelsey. Mesko had a near 83% save percentage this season, 5.8 goals against. That was up over 7 after the team was 0-6-1. And I got to mention, they only allowed 8 goals the last 3 games, all victories for the Avs. That dropped his goals against below 6 to 5.8 to end the season. Peterson, he'll take the shot, and he scores! That one floats by Bayshaw. You don't see that one go in very often on Bayshaw, and the Avs will take it as Peterson ties it up with 6:41 to go here in the middle period, and we are tied at 2. Peterson and Barone for the Avalanche. Kelsey and Turner for the Allies. Peterson in his State Wars jersey. That shot right on, and Bayshaw will make the save there, and this time not allow Peterson to beat him. That one just that fluttered past the glove hand of Bayshaw. Bayshaw 4.56 goals against, 84.76 save percentage. And Bayshaw, for the second season in a row, won the goaltender title with the best save percentage in the league. Perry over to Barone. Bayshaw will leave it for Nagy. Again, do we see any forecheck? No, just Barone very, very lightly. Turner tips it. Great play there. It was perfectly placed. A good save, a quality save by Mesko, but perfectly placed, and Turner with the reach. He's tall, he's lanky, and he's got reach. Gets the stick in there. Last second, nearly tipped it by Mesko. Kelsey towards the net off the draw, and Mesko the stop, not allowing a second poke at it after he had words with him just a few moments ago when he contended that he had it, and Kelsey thought he saw it free in the goaltender's pads. Knocked down, nice play. Nagy. Now Barone on his tail, but Nagy skates away with it. Nagy with some room. In front. Kelsey couldn't get his stick on it. Barone, a flip into the middle. That's dangerous. Nagy was there, but he gets some help from his teammate, Brian Mesko. Sends it down the deck. Turner tried to play it off the boards to himself. Now it's centered, tipped right on, and what a stop by Jason Bayshaw in front of the net. A good play by Mike Barone to center it, and all by himself was Perry, and Bayshaw shut the door. Perry, defenseman though, with 1 goal and 5 points on the season. Couldn't double his goal total on that one. Kelsey plays it back. Nagy trying the long pass, and he gets it to Turner. Turner behind the D. Oh, stop, rebound try, another stop by Mesko. And Turner giving props to the goaltender when it's due. Turner's a great teammate and a great sportsmanship as well, great sportsman in general, having played with him and seen his play for years. And compliments the goalie on that save. That was a tremendous save, probably the best of the day so far. And that one might have got by Mesko, but didn't hit the inside crossbar. Jim Sabatini, the low official, waves it off. We need to go back to our Delgado replay cam to see that one. Or call Toronto, or maybe the front desk for that matter. Under 5 minutes to play, second period. Allies and Avs tied at 2. Peterson. After some technical difficulties, there is a minute and a half to go in the second period. Fortunately, despite the technical difficulties, we have not missed any goals. It is still 2-2 here between the Allies and Avalanche in this D1 quarterfinal game semifinal game. The Avs with it now, that's Peterson. Peterson takes the shot, and the quick glove of Bayshaw swats at it, and then the ball deflects up above and creates the whistle and the face-off to the goaltender's right. There's been a few good saves on both ends by both Mesko and Bayshaw. Backhander. Flipped, and Turner couldn't knock it down. A minute remaining in the second. Turner to the point. Miscommunication there between Nagy and Kelsey. And the goalie shouting to pressure him because, again, the Allies with no, that was a dangerous play, a dangerous bounce. The Allies with no subs, and they still have good legs so far, it seems, and that's because the tempo has certainly played to the Allies' advantage. Nagy. Nagy, backhand to forehand, cuts by a few players. Barone with his stick on. Nice backhand pass to Turner. Takes a shot and scores! Turner from Nagy, and you got to give all the credit in the world there to Mike Nagy. That was an unbelievable work, end to end, and he made it happen, dished it off on a great pass to Turner. It was a great shot by Turner as well. But with 14 seconds left, that's a big goal here late in the second period to give the Allies a 3-2 lead. The Avalanche are going to be frustrated. You know the goaltender is he yelled, "Come on," to his team in a little bit more frustration than that. So the Allies outscore the Avalanche 3-1 in that period. And after two, they get 2 goals by Turner, 1 by Kelsey in that one. And after 2 periods of play, it's Allies 3, Avalanche 2. We'll be back with the final 11 minutes in a moment. Ready for the start of third period action. Allies smartly taking their time as Nagy and Watrous come out late. Jim Sabatini checks with the goaltenders and drops the ball. We are underway for the third period. Allies 3, Avalanche 2. Dean Cornelio, Alex Gerber with you here. Hockey Night at PISA brought to you by Memory to Video Productions. One of our sponsors, The Radio Dan Show. Peterson. Mesko smartly says to Peterson, this is what they want, let's move the ball. And he's absolutely right. The Avalanche taking their time. And Watrous will send it down. If you're the Avalanche, you got to push it now. You haven't pushed it all game. You got to push it right now. Bayshaw with the save on the slapper by Paul Perry. And you've got to apply pressure. They, again, have at least 2 or 3 subs over on their bench and can rotate a guy out. Kelsey trying to take it from Peterson. Peterson on goal. And a good defensive play by Nagy to knock it away from Mike Barone at the last second to not allow him a rebound opportunity on Bayshaw. Peterson works through to Barone. He scores! And Barone ties it up. Good work by Peterson to work the ball free. And a minute into the third period, we are tied at 3. Barone is second of the night. That was an easy one for him as Peterson set him up in front. Nothing but daylight in front of him, and he was able to beat Bayshaw on that. 3-3, final 10 minutes. That's what you want to do if you're the Avalanche to start this period, but now bring it and bring it harder than you have all game. Matranian. Nagy will intercept that. Turner is open, so is Kelsey down the wall. Nagy carrying it. Not sure why Nagy didn't give it up there, because now you have a defenseman down low in the opposing team zone, and it creates a 2-on-1 situation. Turner, though, will hustle back. Allen shoots, and a great save. Bayshaw. Allen right in the slot, and Bayshaw got a paddle on that or shoulder, and it went up over the scoreboard. behind him and caused the whistle. So good rush. And again, though, that was Nagy skating it down instead of giving it up to his forward and then getting caught down low and forcing Turner to have to hustle back. That shot stopped off the faceoff one. Slapper over the nets. Shots in the second period favor the Avalanche, 11-9, two-period total, 21-15 Avalanche. But we're tied at 3. Nagy trying to kick it to himself. Instead, the Avs take it. There's a nice move. Pass across, Nagy got back. It was intended for Allen from Matranian. Allen sends it back to LeClaire. Dave LeClaire. Here's Allen, top the circle, around Watrous. Walks in, pass across, and Bayshaw shut the door. What a stop. 2-0. And somehow Matranian is denied. What a save by Bayshaw. That was unbelievable. Keeps the game tied at 3 with under 8.5 to go. Another move around Watrous. That one sounded like he got a little piece of the post, did Allen. And you can tell Watrous is tired now. Brian has been playing up, and he's the one staying back. Now Turner and he switch. Turner's back. I think that's more advantageous for the Allies, as Watrous, they've been able to get around him the last 2 rushes. And Brian will send it down. The Allies will keep it this way and hope to keep it even, and then maybe make a couple late rushes. That's my guess. Here's an opportunity, and of course they'll rely on their goaltender as they have numerous times. Nagy with it. The Allies have qualified for the playoffs now in 22 of 23 seasons. They've made the finals in 12 seasons, winning 6. If they win here, it would be 13 seasons out of 22 playoff appearances. Bayshaw, the stop there. Again, on LeClaire. LeClaire had a 4-goal game against them last season. Shot by Nagy. Good stop by Mezco. Again, the bench yelling, we have fresh legs. Look out. And they couldn't get a shot off, and Bayshaw was struggling in his crease. He wasn't even set for that. And he'll cover it. The Avalanche gave the Allies a break there. As you could see, Bayshaw working on his pad. He had basically tripped in the crease himself. He was not set for that final shot. Why the Avalanche didn't put a shot on because the goaltender wasn't set, we'll never know. But with 6:55 to go, the Allies are going to be shorthanded, it looks like. So in the box will be Nagy, I believe. So while the goaltender fixes his pad, oh, looks like he's all set now. So it's going to take a quick pause, but we'll stay with the action. Nagy's in the box. Kelsey, Watrous, and Turner to try and kill this one off. It's the second power play advantage of the game. Shot, pad save, Bayshaw. Peterson missed the rebound, and Kelsey sends it down the deck. Avalanche do have 3 power play goals on the season. The Allies have 1 shorthanded tally to their credit. The Allies have not had a man advantage here tonight. Pass in the middle. Turner got a stick on it. Barona with it. Smartly sends it back to the point men who are open. The Allies trying to play a triangle. That's what you have to do here. Peterson back across to the other point. Slapper blocked by Watrous. Another drive. Bayshaw saw it again. Bayshaw see that all the way. Barone needs to move over and screen the goaltender. They are standing on the side of the goaltender and hoping for rebounds. Bayshaw's not going to leave many rebounds if he sees the shot from that distance. You've got to put a player in front of him. 6:13 to go, 3-3. 49 seconds left of power play time. Here's Kelsey. Kelsey will kill some more time. and send it all the way down, right in on Mesko. Here's Perry. This is the 1-4 matchup. Allies the 1 seed, Avalanche the 4 seed. But the Avalanche, the hottest team in the league, winning their last 3 games to qualify for the playoffs. Now in front, Watrous shoots. Great save by Mesko. The Allies nearly with their second short-handed goal. And man, would that have been timely. But the pass came in front, and a great stop by Jack Mesko on the other end. And he keeps this game tied at 3, 5:45 to go. Dean Cornelio, Alex Gerber with you here for Memory to Video Productions. Turner sends it down. Turner anticipated that one nicely. Here's a shot. Peterson right on. Rebound, they score. Barone from Peterson. A power play goal. And the Avs, that's their 4th power play goal with 5:33 to go. The Avs with their first lead since the first period when they led 1-0. Kelsey, flip it in the corner now. The Allies are going to need to start taking some chances. Peterson behind the Allies. Turner and Peterson setting the screen as they should have been doing all night. And one save there on the shot by Matranian. Peterson's try on the rebound hit the side of the net. Peterson still with it, digging in front. One-timer. What a stop by Bayshaw. Great save to keep it a 1-goal game, and that's the save of the game. Given the juncture and the score, Barone one-timer in front, and it hit Bayshaw's pad. Wow, what a save. 4:40 to go in regulation. Turner. He'll send it up. It's LeClaire for the Avalanche. LeClaire shoots, stick save Bayshaw, and he'll take the whistle. Now the Allies still have their timeout. We'll see if they take it. 4:28 to go. Allies lead by a goal. Final 4.5, and Bayshaw, the stop there. Kelsey. We send it down. The Allies need a goal. They did use their timeout during that break. So timeout has been used. They're resting their legs for the final push in the final 4 minutes. Now, I think he was anticipating somebody breaking. That was Watrous, but it reached Nagy. Mike Nagy. Looking up, here comes LeClaire. Shot, good save, Bayshaw off the chest. Watrous sends it down. I'm not sure. He's got to look for the pass on that one. We're down to 3.5 to go. The Allies are not in a position to be able to just be dumping it down the floor anymore. Got to look for an outlet. LeClaire. He'll take the drive, pad save. Watrous turns it over. Slapper right on, another pad save. Here's Turner for Nagy. Watrous, I know he's tired, clearly, but at this point you can't make the mental mistake. Now there's a man behind him. The shot blocked by Watrous, and it's Turner. Turner to Kelsey. Kelsey. Under 3 minutes to go. Turner, good look to Kelsey. Kelsey. Turner needs to find some gas. He is gassed. That shot stopped by Mesko. Penalty coming up to the Avalanche. In front, Watrous will tee it up. Another try. And interference. The call on the Avalanche, number 73, Brian Mesko. So, 2:30 to go. Power play for the Allies. Brian Mesko in the box. Nagy sends it back near side. Watrous. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Minute 15 of power play time. Can the Allies find it? Turner will take the shot. That's blocked. He's got to move in a little bit closer than that. They gave him plenty of space. Peterson's smart with it. He'll go all the way back, as he should, to kill more time off that clock. And the Allies are going to have to chase him. Now he passes it to himself. Kelsey in front from Nagy, but never reached him. Slapped down Bayshaw, and the faceoff is going to come deep in the Allies zone. Faceoff win for the Avalanche. Minute 35 to play. The Avalanche 0-4 all time against the Allies. They're a minute and 25 seconds from their first win and ruining the Allies' hopes of repeating as D1 champions. And there it is, a tying goal. Power play. Watrous screen in front. Watrous the shot from the point. We'll see who they gave credit to. With 1:19 to go, the Allies tie it up. Kelsey gets credit for the goal. Watrous an assist along with Nagy, and we're tied at 4. Look across to Turner. Turner will shoot. Oh, and Mesko got the glove on it. A minute to go. Peterson giving chase. Bayshaw comes out, and that's dangerous. He caught a break. Now Nagy, it's a 3-on-2, but Peterson's going to hustle back. Nagy will take the shot, short side, pad save, rebound try. Kelsey playing it deep. Kelsey has Nagy in front. Kelsey with it, trying to stuff it home. 35 seconds to go. Peterson will rush it. Down low, comes in front. Oh, and Turner, a great play to get a stick on it. 29 to go, tied at 4. Sent ahead. Mesko's going to leave it for Allen. One last rush. There's 20 seconds left on the clock. Leclerc camps out on the left wing. Peterson here on the right. Peterson plays it back to his defense. Under 15 to go. Out of play. Allen. 5 seconds to go. He'll send one shot all the way down. That was blocked by Nagy. Turner gets a piece of it. Was ready. Here we go, overtime underway. The Avs held a 13-7 shot advantage in period 3 for a 3-period total, 34-22 in favor of the Avs. Game tied at 4, however. Both the Dragons and Big Knife await. They're the next game. You can bet they're rooting for the Avalanche in this one, given the regular season mark. But again, the Avs are hot right now. So, and they're going to call a penalty on that one as Jared Allen tripped up. Kelsey's going on a trip. Face off on the Avalanche with an early opportunity with a man advantage to win it. They already have a power play goal tonight. Each team has one. Peterson will play it back to Leclerc. Leclerc, D to D. Allen, top the circle blast. Bayshaw didn't react. Missed the net, however. Leclerc, Allen looking for Peterson. Behind the net, on the wing to Allen. Turner loses footing. Allen walking in. Oh, and Bayshaw the stop. Nagy on the backhand. Not sure the official LaPointe blew play dead. So now we know why. The ball actually broke. They had to get a new ball for play here. That shot deflected over the net. Good play by Nagy to kick it aside and backhand down the deck. The Avs, 35 seconds left on the power play. Watrous applying the penalty killing pressure. LeClaire. Shot on, pad save Bayshore. Peterson with it, under 20 left on the power play. Watrous backs off. You don't want to let Peterson with too much room here. You got to cut him off. Bayshore the save. Peterson a good opportunity. And Watrous will send it down, but gloved by LeClaire. LeClaire, final seconds ticking down on the power play. And here's a chance. Can they spring Kelsey? Kelsey's got it. Big save by Mesko. Great play. Turner got it to him. Kelsey in on the breakaway. And a huge stop by Mesko. Now across, LeClaire broke up that pass by Nagy. 2-on-1 could be. Here's Allen. Allen across, LeClaire. He scores! And LeClaire wins it in overtime for the Avalanche. And the Avs advance. 8:35 left on the game clock. A minute and 25 into the overtime. It's the Avs. LeClaire winning it. And they will advance in stunning fashion as Mesko made a great save at the other end as Kelsey was in alone after coming out of the box. And Mesko made the save. The next rush down, it's LeClaire completing. Well, he had 2 goals tonight. And LeClaire, his 11th and 12th on the campaign. And the Avalanche advance. So a tough one tonight for the Allies as they will be unable to defend their D1 Roller Hockey Championship. The Avalanche do come away 5-4 overtime victors, and a good finish in the game as LeClaire scores after Mesko makes a huge stop on Kelsey. And really, you had to wonder the Avalanche style as the Allies, they played in the Allies' hands for much of that game, backing off, allowing the Allies time to skate it out and playing into the Allies' tempo that they wanted with no subs here. But in the end, it was the Avalanche coming away and advancing to the finals, and they will play the winner of this one, which is the Dragons and Big Knife, the 2 versus 3 matchup. That one coming up next. The Avalanche have now won 4 games in a row. The Allies end their season losing their last 2 after a 7-1-1 start. So the chance of Trey Delgado will again come loudly as the team, as I mentioned during the broadcast, 7 of their 14 skaters did not qualify for the playoffs. They come here, Iron Man. That's tough. I don't care who you play, if it's the 4th seed or not. And they were unable to pull off the win after taking the lead in the third period, tying the game in the third period with 1:19 left, a goal by Kelsey. They tied it on the power play to force the overtime. Then that early penalty by Kelsey, and the Avalanche had the momentum. Kelsey stopped on the break. LeClaire wins it for the Avalanche. So that's a wrap on the Allies.